The Leafs win. Let's go. Leafs win 5-2 over the Vancouver Canucks. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Oh, what is that? Their fourth win in regulation? Frick. I don't care. They looked really good tonight. They looked good against Calgary. Defenseman, you need one. Klingberg, you need him to be bye-bye. 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 Ryan Reeves, bye-bye. Show him the door. Here's the door. Kick him out. He's gone. They gone. Both of them. Bye-bye. And that's about it. That's, I think, all you can ask for. I'm pretty happy right now. Like, I've missed a dominant, like, Leafs win. Like, they don't even have to be dominant. I just kind of miss those, like, 3-1 games. Like, 2-1 even. I just like the Leafs playing defense, you know what I mean? Like, I like when they remember, oh, yeah, we're supposed to be, like, a top 4 team in this league. I thought they were good. I thought Samsonov was good. I love this team, man. Like, that's why I do these. I don't want the Leafs to lose, but I friggin' love this team. I'm excited. I hope Brad can get the Zadorov trade done. If he does, I don't think the Leafs play again. I think that's it, actually. Let me check. This will literally be a second. But if the Leafs don't play again until Sweden, then I don't know. He I think you either have to, oh my god, of course they don't show me the schedule. That's great. This is stupid. Frig, I hate the new NHL thing. Okay, so the Leafs wouldn't play tomorrow. Would they play Monday? No. 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 Okay, so yeah, this is the Leafs' last game until they go to Sweden. So you either make the trade in a couple days. Like, if Brad's going to do it now, he's going to do it in the next, like, couple days before the... I don't know when the team actually leaves to go for Sweden, but you'll make it before, like, right before then. And if you don't, then you wait till you're back from Sweden. You don't make the trade while your team's in Sweden. You wait till they're back. So I'm pretty excited to see what's going to happen here. But I break down the game, so let's see how it went. Now, the first period is over now. And my key takeaway is that the Leafs, they're mean. Mark Giordano gets in a fight for a hit that was laid on David Kampf in center ice, like right in the middle. Open hit. And Mark Giordano comes in there, and he's 40 years old. I forget who he fought. He's like 13 years younger. He weighs more. Mark Giordano beat him. Like, oh my god, this team is tough. And then he gets a stupid penalty for it. Like, an instigator penalty because they said he dropped the gloves first when they both dropped the gloves. At the same time, I don't see how that's a penalty on Gio. But Gio is mean. Like, whew, that was like one of the best hockey fights I've seen. And then they like Vancouver gets a power play and they score. And I don't blame that on Samsonov. I think he's actually looked pretty good in the first period. I don't blame it on him. And then the Leafs get a power play. And they get one back right after the power play. Max Domi, who is back. Like, Max Domi's back. He gets it to a Tyler Bertuzzi, who is also back. Tyler Bertuzzi has put up 4 solid games. Like, 4 really solid games. Like, this game has been really good so far. He's back. And Bertuzzi tries to knock it in off of Demko. And then he gets it back. And, like, I don't know I forget who the defenseman is on this, but, like, that was a great save. But Matthew Nyes picks it up and he scores. And it's like, someone tweeted that that's Matthew Nyes' first goal That's not against a Florida team. And like that's insane. Like Matthew Nyes, I love him. He's so good. And Domi, Bertuzzi, uh, they're back. Like they're here. Jake McCabe. Oh, like he I didn't really enjoy his play that much. I didn't think he was bad, but I thought he was just kind of okay. And then when he was gone, I didn't realize how much I missed him until he came back again. Like he's such a good player. Like he's mean too. Like this team is mean. They've got some. They're not afraid to use their muscle anymore. And Ryan Reeves isn't even in this game. And David Camp already looks like a better player. Like frig. I don't even think you can pinpoint any of the goals on Ryan Reeves, but Camp, like that fourth line looks good now. Like I don't know. Frig, the Leafs get one, and then there's a play, and it's a big like scramble in front, and the only person that sees the puck is Nick Robertson, and he goes, gets it, he comes out, and he gets hit. Like he gets drilled here. Like that was a big hit. And Max Domi comes in, drops the gloves, and he gets another instigator penalty for it. But like 2 fights in the first period for the Toronto Maple Leafs defending their teammates. What? Is this even the Leafs? Like, this is the Toronto Maple Leafs we're talking about. In 2023. They get Zadorov. This team is mean. Like, they have that piss and vinegar. Man. Frig, Gio was so dominant in that fight. He's 40 years old. Like, I know I've said that. He's 40 years old. He's the oldest player in the NHL right now. 40. Like, frig. That's a big fight. Domi gets a fight. Frig. It's actually right here. Robertson gets hit and Domi comes in. No hesitation. He comes right in for that fight. 2 fights. This team is mean. Like Vancouver scored because Domi gets another instigator penalty. Like, what? That's stupid. I don't know. He takes a penalty. Gio didn't come back actually in the first period after he served it. But didn't he have 17 minutes? I don't know. Whatever. Frig. Samsonov actually, like, he moves too much. Like, his athleticism got him the first save on the second goal, but left him completely out of the net for the rebound. And that's how it went in. And, like, Brody probably could have been there. Like, you might want to blame a little bit on TJ Brody, but also, like, Samsonov's pretty out of position, so I can't really blame Brody that much. The Leafs need a defenseman. They need, like, Klingberg, I actually haven't really noticed him that much. That's probably because he hasn't played very many minutes. Like, I don't know. I don't really know how much he's played. But definitely, a lot less now that, like, McCabe's back. Weird, he didn't really... Yeah, I really just noticed McCabe, Riley, and Brody. Didn't notice much of Lagesson. Didn't notice Klingberg at all. And, like, Gio was gone for most of it. But I definitely noticed him when he was out there. But, yeah. So that was a pretty good first period for the Leafs. Like, frig. That was good. They're definitely playing a bit more in their defensive zone. But their defense has actually looked pretty solid. So, yeah, I think they get Zadorov, who actually requested a trade. And CJ said Chris Johnson said he's open to coming to Toronto. Come on, Brad. Pick up the phone. But, yeah. So I'm excited for the rest of this game. So I'll see you in a second. Oh, yeah. We're 2 periods down. And the Leafs look really good. Like, Connor. Noah Gregor scored. Nylander had a really insane goal. The penalty kill looks good. They look good defensively. Like, the Leafs just kind of turned it around against Calgary. Like, Calgary, I thought that was a good game. But tonight, the Leafs aren't even the Leafs anymore. The Leafs are the Toronto Maple Leafs. Like, I don't, do you know what I mean? Like, they're not the Leafs, they're the Toronto Maple Leafs. I don't know. That's really the only way I can describe it. They're so good. Like, if they play like this, they win majority of their games. Like, easily. They get a defenseman. They get rid of Klingberg. They get rid of Reeves. You can't complain. Like, Reeves, I think you got to place him on waivers now. After seeing how that fourth line, they scored, eh? Like, I'm pretty sure that's their the first goal the Leafs had scored from the first line fully intact. Like, with every player who's been on the fourth line, that's the first goal they've scored with everyone on. It's the best game they've played, and it's the only game where Ryan Reeves hasn't been on it. They had Holmberg on it. They have Kampf on it. They never decided to switch up the winger. Looks like it wasn't the center who was the problem. I don't know. I think you got to give Holmberg a shot now as well. Like, give him another shot. Because he didn't look great there, but also David Kampf didn't look good there with Ryan Reeves either. Take Reeves out, and Kampf looks like who he was last year, right? Like, he looks like this is why we signed this guy to $2.5 million for 4 years. Definitely, I think an overpayment. Like, he should be making like 2 maximum, maybe. But I mean, I get why they did it. He's been really good. But yeah, this team looks good. Samsonov looks better. Frig, they got to stop calling so many penalties, though. That one ref, he really loves calling penalties. I don't know his name. But holy frig. Penalties are like they were 7-1 at one point, I think. They might be 7-3 now. I think the Leafs got 2 power plays. But like 7 calls against the Leafs. Like, I'm not mad about all of them. I just think a few of them were soft, like the Brody one. It's pretty soft. But yeah, the Leafs look really good. They get a defenseman, and their goaltending continues to play like this. The defense continues to play like this. Like, I actually thought Joseph Wall had a good game. He had a bad period, but he turned that bad period into a good game, like how NHL goalies do. And yeah, the Leafs look good. So I hope I have this good feeling in the third period, and I'll see you after the game. What a dominant period for the Leafs. What a dominant game for them. They played amazing defensively, offensively, all over the scoreboard. They win 5-2. And oh my God, I'm in. I'm all in on this team again. They need a defenseman, and I'm all in. The fourth line scored 2 goals, eh? David Kampf got one. I think the fourth line's going to stick for a little bit, you know what I mean? I don't even think it's because McMahon did much. I think it's just because Reeves is off it. Like, everyone looked a lot better. Klingberg, I still think has to go, but like, he made a couple stupid plays. He couldn't really hold the puck in the offensive zone. But I thought that was just kind of I don't really know how long he played, but I thought he was just kind of like invisible in that game. And maybe for $4.1 million, you don't want him to be invisible, but I mean, him being invisible, like, that's better than I don't know, showing up, like really being pointed out, you know what I mean? Like, it's better than him making really bad mistakes and really noticing him just kind of being invisible. I liked that game. That's the first time this season that the Leafs haven't oh my God, haven't allowed 4 or more goals at home. That was Samsonov's best game. That was good. See what happens when you have good defense. See what happens when you don't have unfortunate bounces. Samsonov had a good game. The Leafs had a good game. Like, that Matthews, Nyes, Marner line, like, they were okay. They were okay. But, like, at the end of the day, they're going to have better games than that. Like, they're going to have a lot better games than that. But it was still a good game. I don't know. Matthews has 13 goals, and what game is this? 15? There's 68 games left. That's that's a lot of friggin' games left. Jeez. I'm excited. If the Leafs get a defenseman and they continue to play the way they did tonight, you're looking pretty good. Like, I don't really know what move you make at the trade deadline even right now. Like, other than a defenseman. If you can upgrade the goaltending, I think you do it. Maybe upgrade the bottom six a little bit. But I don't really know who you'd get rid of. You know what I mean? Like Robertson, Domi, Yarncroke. That line's been amazing. They've been so good. Robertson scored. Like, the Leafs have been good. Like, that fourth... I guess you could upgrade the fourth line a bit. But you want to give your young guys a shot. You know what I mean? Frig, I don't know what you do. But you know what? That's good. I love having competition on this team right now. But anyways, I'm going to end the video here. So thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, then clicking like would be great. If you really liked it, then it'd be really awesome if you could hit subscribe. So thank you very much for watching this video of Leaf Rants. The Leafs are pretty good.